Check this out. Mama, Zara Rakasavin, Jelita Avatara, Zara Raka, Agra, Jatavata, Rakamara, Yagrosivati, 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 resembles storms out of our human body. There's a human body. Sakaradi's human body. There's a human body. And it grows a human body. There goes a human body. There's a human body. And that's the girl to rock side in this gnody. Arring. My physical living song of for parts incarnation. Zaraka agra davatu pahata prakamana. Physical beyond doom by fate storm. So say, be my body, the body of the body. So they assume the shape of Damayanti, and then descend like, well, being born into the womb. Whether you're a human, or a god, or anything else, you still use avatarati as a verb. Or a verb root, I should say. Yeah, I still need to learn how to conjugate. I'm not trying to circumscribe. That's just how it is. I got my Santana down, I just need to be better at transliterating. Translating and transliterating aren't the same. Biprodi resemble a storm. Alright, so. Check out what I did to the name Virginia Lamp Thomas. As previously discussed, I turned the Thomas into a Thomas's English muffin, and I ate it. It was delicious. It was perfection. What anyone else would describe as an absurd, decadent, and perhaps disgustingly overindulgent amount of butter. Probably exactly like that idiot he ate it. I get the feeling that that idiot bee put too much butter on everything. Like, she was actually literally like the textbook read of like that, like, P-word, like, serial killer from, like, I think it was like the first episode of The Mentalist. The one that, like, Patrick Jane was like, too much butter. No self-control. Like, too much butter. Here's the thing, like, I love butter, and the idea of too much butter, like, I've done. I've done too much butter. Which means I know if someone, like, literally can't have too much butter, there's something off about them. I wouldn't necessarily say it's that, but, like, if someone regularly had what I consider, like, 'cause here's the thing, my too much butter incident, I had almost too much butter on a tuna melt. And, like, those things require, like, all the butter. So, like, almost too much butter on a tuna melt is, like, perfect. But, like, my actual too much butter is on Thomas's English muffin. Which gotta tell you something. Like, if you have too much butter on an English muffin, you can tell. And if you can't tell, it says something about you, and it ain't good. That's just my opinion, though. It wouldn't surprise me if that idiot, Zvena, actually literally was like regularly had English muffins. And probably like joked about them being Thomas's English muffins too. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, of course I'm having them. They're mine. They have my name on them and everything. Probably thought she was brilliant and clever for that. That's just my opinion, but still. But anyway, so middle name, or like not middle name, but birth name, maiden name, Kanye Namen, lamp. So what I do? Rai Karoti, turned it into a lamp. Which I invested in this. Then, because this is a Deepa, which is basically the English word, like, which is basically the Sanskrit word for lamp. So, basically, I sundered the name lamp after I converted it into a lamp. I sundered it as a name in English from the Deepa. And then I did, like, basically I did a convert to change lamp to oil. Now, this is actually pretty easy. So you basically, like, take the whoop from the P, and that actually makes it an O. And then you can just, like, take part of that out the middle. That makes it an I. So you have an O, an I, and an L. So then you just have, like, an A and an M. But here's the thing. You can also separate whoop, the bar from the A, sort of round it out, make it smooth. It's an O. Pooty Karoti it into the first O. Then Pooty Karoti that into the I. Whoop. And you basically, like, take with the M, take this part, whoop, to the O, fold it in, Pooty Karoti, I, then it's oil, Rai Karoti, in a lamp it goes. Light it up, take it from Ginni, whoop, goodbye. And that's her original and married last name. Goodbye. magically mine property, and you're screwed. And this is what I did before I did the Doom by Fate thing. Oh, good lord. So, 10:57 p.m., 11/12/2024. I, for the sake of getting the most singularly annoying individual out of my existence, chose to embark on a grand voyage to become a physical incarnation of Beyond Doom by Fate Storm. I'm a walking doomstorm now. What? Well, I'd argue I was arguably like a walking doomstorm before. So, like, I came up with this thing. I'm scared of even saying it. It's called an echo cannon. Don't think too much about how it works. Please. But you know what I also came up with? If anyone's seen the movie Screamers, I came up with something scarier than those little ground things. Like the mobile swords. The ones that come out of the ground that are actually called screamers. And like, yeah, like what's really terrifying about the movie is supposed to be like the androids that are screamers. But like honestly, to my mind, like those, yeah, they're scary. And part of the reason they're scary is it's hard to tell whether or not they can be related to. But the those are scary for an entirely different reason. Those don't even give the appearance of being able to be reasoned with. Good lord. Now, not to the real state of Virginia, obviously, but to Virginia that gets shortened to Ginny. First things first, after he got corroded and became like a literal actual copy of the state, effectively I made it virgin property again. The thing is, like, it would have been made as a copy of the modern Virginia with all the cities and stuff. That'll never do, though. Maru Babadi, become a wilderness or sandy, become a wasteland or a sandy wilderness. Because it's got to be virgin territory. Brand new property. Brand new property can't have anything. Brand new property can't have anything built on it. That doesn't work that way. So, but you know, it's brand new property that also got born and produced in 1957. So it's like brand new in 2024. But actually came into existence 2027. 2027 in 1957. So like, that doesn't work on a lot of levels. So like, it instantly becomes dry. Because like, well, mostly because I hate her, honestly. So like, Marubabari, Jushote. Virginia itself, as a state, it's actually quite lovely. I've been to West Virginia. I had to drive through Virginia. Virginia's a nice place. Actually, spent some time camping in Shenandoah National Park many years ago. Went through Virginia to get there. Wait a minute. Is that in Virginia? Am I just thinking of it? No. Well, I'll double check to see whether it's in. Because it's so long ago, I don't remember if Shenandoah National Park's actually in Virginia, West Virginia, or maybe both. And that might be why I'm confused. But I'm not gonna ask Arlington PD because I'd rather actually double check for myself. Fair enough. So wait a minute, what are you doing over? Did you catch the bit with the with the lamp and the the lamp and the muffin? Oh, by the way, you're completely right about the muffin thing. And we actually rag on her about the mentalist thing. Really? Oh. I call out all bets on mentalist connection on butter. Anyway. Oh, she laid a ton of stupid bets. It's just I had a feeling, one, closet scratch ticket addict. Whoa. Really? Hmm. 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 I also think she's been smoking hand-rolled cigarettes with the lightest smattering of marijuana. Now, whatever. Honestly, I don't care. But honestly, it's one thing if it's a rando civvy doing it. It's another thing if it's like Supreme Court Justice wife. I might do a Tarxiati speculation. Maybe there was more. Perhaps. Cathanones. Interesting. Cathanones. She'd be stupid to put amphetamines in to a cigarette. That does not bar it from happening, however. Stupid does not mean it didn't happen. Though it does make it slightly less likely. Or so. She only did it once before she realized it wasn't that useful. Excuse me, I'm going to ask the Arlington PD something extremely inappropriate that I expect a hard no on, but like I want to ask it so bad I can't not. What? I called dibs. What? It's a hard F. By the way, I'm pretty sure also that like maybe there was a cathinone and opioid in a cigarette. Mysterious incident of no one knowing why she went to the hospital, perhaps 11/7/2021. I happened to have a unfortunate ride to a hospital on the same day. It's one of the only days that I actually quite well remember which day it happened. Of course, it might have happened more than once. I don't know for sure. What do you think, Supergirl? I think you pretty much only remember the specific day on the first one. Thank you, Kata. I appreciate you. So, this brand new state of Virginia that came into existence, like, on 11/12/2024, Maribavadi become a wasteland or sandy wilderness. Oh, become a wilderness or sandy wasteland. That's right. And then just really become dry. Oh yeah, then quake and crumble. Have no fun with that. Hey Jenny, I'm taking back my G. Hey Annie, you're an Otto. You can't be an Addy because you refuse to be Outie. So you're Otto. I'm putting it back. Mama. Virginia. Lamp. Thomas. Otto. Niedergroß always money. No me das Garodi's out of good money. Niedergroß a good money. Seven Karati's out of good money. Niedergroß a good money. Oh, Niedergroß a good money. Niedergroß a good money. Kosari's out of good money. Niedergroß a good money. Sagardi's a good money. I ask in this video for an agree and call of Virginia. A Virginia Lamp Thomas to be called Otto now. So say I. Hopefully, so say we all. Please feel free to, if you wish for her to be named such, like we will consider all liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to in some way be an agreement and call the naming of the aforementioned one to be named Otto. Thank you for watching it. Please, for the love of everything, do all of those things. If for no other reason, for her to be named Otto now.